Hi everyone, this is Tony with Farm Shop MFG in Armstrong, Iowa. I am often asked how to separate the plastic rims on a planter closing wheel so they can install the new Germinator style planter closing wheel. What a lot of people will do is take the nuts and bolts out, and they'll take a impact socket and pound it through with a hammer. On the older versions of rims, that worked. I've never had an issue, but you may. On the newer ones, you're going to find that this plastic is not as heavy, and by doing that, there's an edge here that holds that bearing in place. You'll actually knock it off one side or the other depending on where you hit it. I want to show you a way that's much safer. Now, interesting enough, the bolts on this wheel are metric. It's a metric bolt, 10 millimeter, and a 7/16 nut. So you need to go through and take them apart, which doesn't take too long if you have the right tools. I always like an impact driver, and you just need something to hold it on the other side. Looks a little cheesy, but I've got a 10 millimeter socket that I'm just holding with a vice grip. You know, that quick, and I've got all these bolts apart. Just get the bolts out of there so they're not doing something. One's going to stay, we'll leave it. We're not going to worry about it. Okay, the next thing is I like to have a light hammer. Don't get a real heavy beast, because you might have a bigger head, and one of the things I worry about is that you're more apt to hit the plastic and break it. What I like to do is take the wheel, set it at a slight angle like this. I'm going to hit the side of the rubber. That's going to make it twist or spring or bounce, and it'll just start working this open when you go. So you're going to just go like this. Don't hit it where it contacts the bench. Hit it where it's just a little bit in the air, so it's close, like that. Just kind of work it around and hit that rubber. And what that is doing when I'm hitting it is it's twisting. And this thing is already starting to come apart. You can see here where the things are opening up on it a little bit. Careful not to hit plastic. Now this is coming loose pretty far. Actually, at this point, there's going to be very little pressure holding it, and you can just lightly tap it like this and push it. I'm sure that never happens in your shop, but lightly hit it and just push it the rest of the way out once you got it that far. Take the rubber out. That becomes a toy for your children or grandchildren. Place the brand new Germinator closing wheel inside. Now these have a male and female component, so you need to line up these holes correctly so that they go together right. Give it a little slam like that. I like to put the nuts to the inside, but you can face in the furrow, but that's your call as to what you want to do. And I'm going to take my glove off, a little more dexterity on these nuts. I've heard people messing around taken an hour and more to do these, and it's just not that difficult. And again, the reason for not using the socket, or even I've known of people doing bolts. I used to do them that way, to get like a 1/2 inch bolt and a 3/4 inch nut or something, just make it stand out a little higher, and do it that way. But the risk of damage in it, and I have damaged the new style, not the older ones, but I have damaged the newer ones. So, and then draw them up. I like to just go around once and kind of snug everything. You're dealing with the newer John Deeres, the 760s. Their rims will kind of try to walk a little bit out, so you need to actually bring them up even like this, or you have problems. What those rims do, for whatever reason, they'll try to pop out on one side if you don't. Okay, then just snug it up a little more. I always want to see that the bolt tightened up into the nylock. These are lock nuts. So it tightened up, we've got the threads into the nylon, so we know it's going to stay in place. It's not going to loosen once you get to the field. So quick inspection there. You can twist off the bolt. I've done that before. So you don't want to go crazy on tightening these things up. And just that quick, we have just assembled a new planter closing wheel using the Germinator closing wheel that will enhance the germination rate, giving you the highest germination rate and the most even germination in your field in a variety of conditions. It will totally destroy sidewall compaction and give you the maximum seed-to-soil contact. Whether you're using the classic black, or also available in John Deere green, they are going to be a highly effective addition with a very quick ROI to your farming operation. Thank you. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.